How do you reinvent the wheel to supersize and grow your business? This is not a wheel. For some reason, I have nothing around me that has wheels on it, with the exception of my old Alexa, which kind of looks like a wheel, right? It's got different like spokes on it, 4 different things, functions that you can press. Our idiom today for Supersize Your Business, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, by the way, is to reinvent the wheel. We're talking about change in the annual challenge today, and that it is guaranteed and inevitable. No matter what, things are going to change. And a lot of times, we make change and challenges so much harder on ourselves than they absolutely have to be. We do things and create things on our own from scratch that we could just build upon other things that have already existed. And the wheel is the prime example of this. This idiom became popular in the 1970s, primarily in management training and personal development training, etc., where you don't need to go out and recreate something that already exists. You can learn it, you can tweak it and make it your own. And we don't need to necessarily start from scratch. The wheel was, they're not really sure when the wheel was developed. They think maybe in Mesopotamia, that the Mesopotamian people developed it around 4200 to 4000 BC. But they also believe that it could have been simultaneously developed in China and invented by someone else, or discovered or created by someone else in about 2800 BC. So there isn't really a clear delineation of where the heck and when the heck the wheel came around. They think and suspected that people were, around watching, and they would see rocks fall off mountains and they were round and they would roll down the mountain, or things like that. And that might be how they got the idea of making the wheel and using the wheel for other purposes. And there's different theories about what wheels were first used for, and they suspect it wasn't for vehicles, it was for other purposes. So who knows, right? None of us were here. None of us were there. We don't know what really happened. But how do we use this? How do we use reinventing the wheel, tweaking and changing and making something that already exists better to grow and build and supersize our business? Or how do we create brand new things? There's a couple schools of thought on this. Some people believe that everything that's ever going to be created has been created in some way, shape, or form, at least at its base level, like at the wheel level. The basic science, the basic foundation, the basic reason for it being or already exists, and that nobody is really creating anything new. We're just tweaking and making things our own. I'm not guilty of that, but I absolutely positively do that. I created my SOAP framework out of experiences and lessons I've learned from other people throughout my lifetime. And I use that to deal with the inevitability of changes and challenges. Now, I think it was Anthony Angelo is given credit for saying, don't reinvent the wheel, just realign it. And I think there's a lot of wisdom in that as well. There's the school of thought that there's always new things to be created, and energy is changing and the world is changing. We're always able to create new things. But I think if you ever go to a training or a guru webinar or something, and all of a sudden you see hundreds of people or thousands of people teaching what they learned at that seminar, right? Even if they've never done it before, which is one of my pet peeves. So how do you not reinvent the wheel, but build upon things that help you to serve the people that you're here to serve better? Love to have a discussion about that. Share in the comments below. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow. I am not going to reinvent the wheel on how to pack and get ready for traveling. Although I have a tendency personally to start from scratch in things and try to do things my own way when there's already a proven process. Why not just follow the proven process and use that as a springboard to create what it is that you want in life? Now, I'm not saying copy. I am saying model and learn from, tweak things, put things together in a unique way and make them your own. That's how we really can speed up our success in any area, in any business. All right. Have an awesome day. I'll be with you tomorrow. Bye.